Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Foreign Minister urges the developed world to fulfill its commitment of providing $100 billion annually for climate finance. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has ruled out any change in Pakistan's position on Kashmir issue. Foreign Minister of China has arrived in Islamabad to take part in the 5th China-Pakistan-Afghanistan Trilateral Foreign Ministers Dialogue scheduled for tomorrow. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have agreed to make Road to Makkah project fully functional. Information Minister expresses satisfaction over Pakistan's considerable improvement in the World Press Freedom Index. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, 5 Indian troops were killed and several others injured in an attack in Rajouri district today. The 4th one-day international between Pakistan and New Zealand is underway in Karachi. And now the news in detail. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has stressed on collective action by the regional countries and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization to jointly address the common issues of climate change, poverty and terrorism. Addressing the SCO Council of Foreign Ministers meeting in Indian resort city of Goa, he said geopolitics must not affect the commitment to address the challenges and learn lessons for collective good. The foreign minister said the climate crisis posed an existential threat to humanity and proposed the establishment of a joint working group in the SCO on climate change. He emphasized holding of the developed world up to their commitment to providing $100 billion annually for climate finance. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari highlighted Pakistan's vision of enhanced regional economic connectivity and win-win cooperation. He said the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor could be a force multiplier for regional connectivity, adding that the route CPEC offered all countries to take the journey further and connect the dots towards full regional economic integration. Bilawal termed the collective security of the region a joint responsibility and said terrorism continued to threaten global security. He said Pakistan was firmly committed to being part of regional and global efforts for eradicating this menace that required a comprehensive and collective approach to address the root cause as well as the threats posed by specific groups. He said poverty still plagued this region and mentioned that Pakistan was proud of the internationally acclaimed Benazir Income Support Program, which ushered in a silent revolution of poverty alleviation together with women's empowerment. On Afghanistan, he called upon the international community to meaningfully engage with the interim Afghan government to better understand and influence the course of events, especially on girls' right to education and security. He called on the interim Afghan authorities to uphold their commitment to not allowing the use of Afghan soil for terrorism. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari also held a meeting with his Tajik counterpart Sirojuddin Mukhriuddin on the sidelines of the SCO meeting in Goa. The two foreign ministers discussed a broad spectrum of bilateral relations and agreed to further strengthen economic ties and early completion of connectivity projects, in particular CASA 1000. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has ruled out any change in Pakistan's position on Kashmir issue. Addressing a news conference in Goa today, he said his visit to India is solely aimed at expressing Pakistan's commitment to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO). He, however, said it has been Pakistan's People's Party's consistent stance that Islamabad and New Delhi should have good routine bilateral relations. The minister said it is imperative upon India to revoke unilateral and illegal acts of 5th of August 2019 to the bilateral dialogue. The 5th China-Pakistan-Afghanistan Trilateral Foreign Ministers Dialogue will be held in Islamabad tomorrow. Acting Afghan Foreign Minister Maulvi Amir Khan Muttaqi will hold a high-level delegation at the dialogue. During the visit, Pakistan and Afghanistan will review the entire spectrum of bilateral relations, including political, economic, trade, connectivity, peace and security, and education domains. The Afghan acting foreign minister will also hold bilateral meetings with Pakistan leadership. Foreign Minister of China, King Gang, will also arrive in Islamabad today to participate in the trilateral foreign ministers' dialogue. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has expressed deep grief on the sudden death of the daughter of ARY CEO Salman Iqbal, Sumaya Salman. In his condolence message, he prayed to Allah the Almighty to provide strength to Salman Iqbal and his family to bear this loss. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have agreed to finalize the agreement and make the Road to Makkah project fully functional. The agreement was reached in a meeting between Saudi Ambassador to Pakistan, Nawaf bin Said Al Maliki, and Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah Khan in Islamabad today. The meeting reviewed the progress made on agreement over the project. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan, has said Pakistan is emerging as a huge regional business ecosystem and an attractive destination for investment and business activities. Addressing Select USA Investment Summit in Washington, D.C., he said Pakistan government is investing in women entrepreneurship to make economy and business inclusive. Masood Khan said the U.S. is the largest trading partner and export destination for Pakistani products. Senator Danesh Kumar Palyani and Senator Gurdeep Singh have said Pakistan attaches highest importance to promotion and protection of rights of minorities and integrates them into mainstream. They made the remarks during an event hosted by Pakistan's ambassador to the U.S., Masood Khan, at Pakistan House in Washington, D.C. They said interfaith harmony is a priority for us and we are making different efforts to achieve this end. The Senate today passed the Private Power and Infrastructure Board Amendment Bill 2023 and the Kalam Bibi International Women Institute Bannu Bill 2023. Earlier, Finance Minister Ishaq Dar presented a report of the Parliamentary Committee regarding examining the amendments proposed by the Election Commission of Pakistan in the Elections Act 2017. Meanwhile, taking the floor, Minister for Education Rana Tanveer Hussain said the books of O-level carrying objectionable material have been confiscated. The Senate today passed the Supreme Court Review of Judgments and Orders Bill 2023. The bill, moved by Irfanul Haq Siddiqui and already passed by the National Assembly, aims at facilitating and strengthening the Supreme Court in exercise of its powers to review its judgments and orders. A three-member bench of Supreme Court, headed by Chief Justice of Pakistan, Umar Ata Bandial, heard the case regarding simultaneous conduct of elections in the country. At the outset, PPP counsel Farooq H. Naik presented his arguments. Coming on the rostrum, Federal Minister Khwaja Saad Rafiq said nobody wants confrontation amongst the institutions. He said solution of political crisis is already in the dialogue. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Mariam Aurangzeb has expressed satisfaction over Pakistan's improvement in the World Press Freedom Index. In a statement today, she said this is a reflection of tolerating difference of opinion and also indicates that we are on the right direction with good intent. She said the report by Reporters Without Borders shows that the government is pursuing a democratic path vis-a-vis the media. This report, she said, manifests the difference between a democratic government and the undemocratic imposed government. Pakistan's position in the Freedom Index has gone up by 7 points, whereas India's position has gone from problematic to very bad, dropping down 11 points to 161 out of 180 countries. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, 5 Indian troops were killed and several others injured in an attack in Rajouri district today. Indian forces personnel came under an attack during a cordon and search operation which was launched by them in Kesari area of the district. And now cricket. On the fourth one-day international 5-match series in Karachi against New Zealand, Pakistan were 195 for 3 in 35 overs a short while ago. Earlier, New Zealand won the toss and chose to field. Pakistan have already won the series, winning first 3 matches in a row. And finally, the weather report. Rain and wind with thunderstorm is expected in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper and South Punjab, Northeast Baluchistan and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. Dry weather is likely in other parts of the country. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log in on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.